Good morning and welcome to another vlog. So I am clearly home. It is currently like 6:30 a.m. We got in last night, but obviously I'm very jet lagged. So I'm gonna be waking up pretty early for the next couple of days. But I wanted to start unpacking everything and kind of getting things cleaned up. Today I also have a nail appointment because my nails are literally all chipped and broken. Usually they never break because I get dipping done, which lasts for freaking ever, but I had a new person do my nails, like they had just started working there, and I think they just missed a couple layers or something because my nails just started breaking and chipping like no other. So very excited to get that out of the way because my nails are just tragic and they just are really bugging me. So very excited to get that out of the way. So I have my appointment for that at 9:30, so I still have obviously a lot of time. I have this big suitcase to unpack. I have another one downstairs. Granted, my mom and I's stuff is kind of mixed up a little bit, and then I also have another one that my brother brought back with fabrics that I bought. So I have a lot, and I kind of just want to, you know, do a little organization vlog, also get my life together. I need to go to Joann's and buy some stuff for production this week. So just a lot of housekeeping, organizing, and getting my life back together. So let's get into it. Okay, so I just cleared pretty much everything off. This is a pile of clothes that I bought, or that I thrifted out there in Spain and Portugal. So I want to make a little like video with those. So I'm gonna leave those there. Everything else has been cleaned up. The suitcase just has my mom's stuff left in it at this point, and I put all my clothes away. Pretty much all the clothes were already clean because we washed them at my grandma's house, so we wouldn't have to like come home to do a bunch of laundry. So I have my whole collection back there, and I think I'm going to take a coffee break because I have not actually had my coffee or breakfast or anything yet. It's now like 7ish, so I'm gonna do that and then we will get back to something. So I just made my coffee and I'm really sad that I don't have milk to put in it. I usually put oat milk in it and I don't have any, obviously. So that reminds me that I also need to go grocery shopping today. So I need to make my list of things that I need because I do have some things because my dad's actually been living in my house while I was gone, because I probably mentioned this a couple vlogs ago before I left for Europe, but my parents are moving to Dallas. So they sold our house right before my mom and I left for Spain, and they already have a house in Dallas, but they weren't gonna get the keys until like November. So my dad's just been living at my house in this weird in-between time. So obviously there are things here food-wise, but still need probably some more. So need to, you know, make my list for that. Number one being like breakfast food. I literally tried to find anything and I don't have anything to eat for breakfast. So I need to buy some bread. But yeah, that's the vibe. It feels so weird to be back because I feel like I never left. Like, does that ever happen to anybody else when they go on vacation and then they just come back and it just feels like that was some weird dream that didn't happen? Because that's how I feel. I still have so much to organize and go through. I have a couple suitcases back there, which I don't think you can see, but I need to organize those, and I need to organize all the fabrics that I bought too and get those kind of situated. I really want to start using my garage studio because I have 2 cutting tables now, so I want to, like, you know, cut some stuff out on there and stuff, but my parents have a bunch of stuff on there right now from the move. And also it's super cold now again. I did think about it, I just wasn't sure how cold it was gonna get in my garage, so I didn't want to buy like a space heater or anything without knowing how it was gonna be. But last night anyway, it felt very cold, so I'm gonna have to buy some sort of like space heater for the garage so that I can actually work there in the winter because it's freaking cold otherwise. So I need to do that. I also have a bunch of packages that I need to open that apparently I got. I gave my dad my P.O. box key so that he could go get stuff if needed, and he said there was a couple packages and then there was a few more and they're all just stacked up in my garage, so I need to do a huge unboxing of that, although it's not going to be that big of an unboxing. I think it's literally mostly just like business stuff, like maybe like tags and things like that. I really don't remember what I bought. So there's that, and yeah, there's a bunch of other things that I really need to get going on. So I'm doing a series of pop-ups in Austin, Texas, which I haven't actually talked about either. So those are going to be starting November 27th. 7th, and I think it's every weekend up to December 18th. So I have to make a bunch of stuff for that and send it. Obviously, I will not be able to go every single weekend of it, but I'll be there for the last one for December 18th since I'm gonna be going to Texas for Christmas anyway to visit my parents in Dallas. I asked them, I was like, would you guys be down to like go over to Austin for a weekend just for the pop-up event type deal? They're like, yeah, it would be fun. So I'm gonna fly in to Dallas and then we'll drive over to Austin for that weekend. So if you're in Texas, I'm coming for you. But anyway, that being said, I need to make everything for that, and I also need to make the tags for it like I did for the LA pop-up, because I think I'm gonna be taking some stuff from my new collection in, like a couple maybe like Adele tops or something like that. So I want to make the tags for it, and I also want to put care tags on all of my stuff because I haven't really done that, and I feel like I need to because I think it's important for people to know how to like wash and iron things. I just like always forget to, and then by the time I remember it's too late and like all the orders need to be sent out. So I really want to make that. I have it half made, I think. Started to make it when I was in Spain, but I couldn't send it out. But yeah, so those are things that off the top of my head right now I'm thinking that I need to do. But anything else that I'm forgetting, I have a huge list of on my laptop, so I will get to that eventually. But I'm gonna finish drinking my coffee and then we will get back to whatever we need to do. So I'm up at my office now because I want to start getting things organized. First things first, I'm going to print out all of my orders and kind of go through everything. I need to answer people back on sizing because anytime that I get orders, majority of people will either leave me their measurements or choose a size, but then like give me measurements too and be like asking me which one would be best and all the things, which I'm very grateful for because that obviously guarantees that it's going to fit a lot better for them if they, you know, give me measurements and a size, and then I can explain what size I think would work best and for what reason, all those things. So I need to go through all of those emails and answer back to people, but I haven't because I like to physically write it out on the order form too, and I feel like I'm gonna miss them if I would have just answered emails and then done this later. So I want to do it all at once to make life easy for all of us and make sure nothing went without being checked. So I'm gonna go ahead and print all of these orders out and kind of get that situated, and then I also need to kind of check what zippers I need and any sort of like things like that. I guess mostly zippers, honestly. I think I have thread for everything. I have enough elastic for everything. So I just need to check zippers, and I'm gonna order them online because they're cheaper on this website called Wawak. So much cheaper than buying them at Joann's. So I'm gonna order them there because I'm trying to save some money here. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, so it's a little bit later. I got dressed and I'm gonna go head out to get my nails done. This one broke off a couple of times already. This one's broken, if you can see it from there. My thumb one is totally over with, and my pinky one also, she's gone. So very excited to get these fixed because they have been driving me nuts and they keep getting caught on everything. So I don't have a file to file them down, so they're just like choppy and awful. So I'm gonna do that, and then I think I might head to the grocery store right after because it's kind of on my way back, and get some things, and then I'll come home and start organizing my life again. I got all the zippers ordered and all the things. I still have one sample to actually get through, which is the Pant Sample. So I need to do that later today too. But anyway, I'm gonna head out to my nails and then we'll figure out the rest of the day. But let's go. So I've been sitting here at the nail salon waiting for it to open at supposedly 9:30, and I went in and there's a guy cleaning and he was like, we don't open till 11, and on the door it says they don't open till 11. But my mom made an appointment for 9:30 Sunday, which I checked and it actually does say 9:30 for Sunday, so that makes no sense on their part. I think they probably messed up on their website. So anyway, I'm coming back at 11, which is just annoying because that was such a waste of time. I've been sitting here for literally like 15 minutes waiting for it to be 9:30, and then yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna go grocery shopping now since I'm already out, and then I'll go home and come back at 11. So let's go. got all my groceries put away. It's now 10:30, so I'm gonna have to head out soon to get my nails done again. But I kind of want to look at some nail inspo. I've been indecisive if I want to do it just like straight black, if I want to do like a black French tip kind of deal, or just something else a little bit more like elevated, I guess. I think it would be cool to do a little something extra maybe. I don't know. Okay, I'm scrolling, and honestly, I don't love any of these too much. I don't want to go with anything super complex because I just don't want to be there for a long time. I like the black tips, but I don't know if I'm gonna like them on myself. Like, these are all cute, but I don't have super long nails, and I don't want to have super long nails, so I don't know how it would look on like a little bit shorter nails, I guess is my thought. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go with all black. I think that's gonna be easiest because I also just don't want to be there for a long time. So let's go. Okay, so it is much later. I got my nails done. I ended up actually doing the French tips, even though I said I wasn't going to, and I actually really like it. So, love that. Ooh, I've got more of this shirring thread. I get this on Amazon because I literally don't know where else to find it, like in person, in this big of a spool, because first of all, my Joann's doesn't even have any because I have not seen any ever there, and that's the only place I have for sewing supplies. But Amazon sells this one, which is so thick. I will link it down below. But this lasts me so long. I've gone through maybe 2 of these in my entire like business, and I shirr a lot of my stuff. So got 2 of these, very excited, very needed, so have that. Like I said, I will leave it down below if you're looking to do it as well, and if you don't know how to shirr, I also have a tutorial for that, which I can also link down below for you guys if you want to learn how to do it, because it's a technique I really love. So yeah. Oh, I forgot I bought these. I also got these little pattern hooks that I use to store my patterns in my closet. These are the best. I also got these off of Amazon because I literally don't know where else to get them. So I will link these down below as well. These are super helpful. I have these already, but I bought more because I knew I was going to be making a lot more patterns, and I'm getting them like professionally printed now. So it's all going to be a lot more organized. So they look like this. They have a little hook, and then they have this little thing, so you can make a little hole in the pattern and then hook this onto it, and then you can just like have it hanging. So these are super convenient. I love these so much, and I bought a bunch of packs of these so that I can hang all of my patterns, all of my sizes, all the things, because I'm gonna have a lot of those here soon. And I guess that's it, because this package is for something else. And I also got my phone case, which I'm very excited about. I already opened it because I literally have gone a month without a phone case while I was in Europe, because we switched our phones literally the week before we left, and I got the 13 Pro, and I wanted to get a sustainable case for it. And obviously like the general AT&T store doesn't really offer them necessarily, and I knew I wanted a Pila case, but I ordered it and it didn't come till I was already like in Europe. So I literally have been without a phone case for about a month, and it's been the scariest thing ever. So very excited to have this because it's a compostable case. It's 100% plant-based. It's good for the environment, clean, sleek, and protective. So that is another thing that I opened up this morning. But well, I guess that's it. There was a package that I was supposed to be getting that I thought I had already gotten. I guess not. I'm gonna have to go to my PO box and see if it's there now, but guess not. But yeah, I guess that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more computer work and get my life organized, and then maybe we'll start showing the pant sample that I still have to do, and I still have also the Victoria dress sample to finalize. So those are 2 that I need to fully finalize. The rest are good and they've been sent out to print, but I also need to double check all the sizes that I got afterwards, make sure that I've gotten all the patterns printed for those. But yeah, so just a bunch of computer work that I still need to get through and get myself organized with, so let's do it. Cut out the 2 samples that I still have left to do, the Victoria dress and the pants. I'm gonna go ahead and cut those out, sample them out, and I'm praying that this is the final sample and these are good to go, because I really need to get these printed, and it takes a few days obviously, but I have orders for both the Victoria dress and the pants already, so I want to make sure that it's still within the 2-week time frame that I usually give people for orders. So yeah, let's do it. So here is the pant sample. It is honestly still too small. It fits a little bit better than the last one, but the back completely ripped when I put it on because my butt is a little bit bigger than what this was made for. Also, this needs to be a little bit higher because my original pants hit up to my waistline, so it's like above my belly button. So obviously this is a lot lower still. I think I told her like 1 inch more last time, but it should have been like 2, if not like 2.5. So that was, I think, my misjudgment. And I think I still need a little bit more on the hips and all of that, but the rest is good. The hem lines up better than it did last time. It's perfect on that sense. And like my thighs fit just fine. It's just the hip area that's a little bit thicker, needs a little more space, and then the waist needs to be a little bit higher. So those are the fit issues with this one. So I'll send her that, and then hopefully the third sample will be good. So here is the Victoria dress top sample. This obviously fits a lot better. If you saw the last vlog, you saw that it was a little bit loose still, and I told her to take it in quite a bit, and she took it in, and I think it looks really, really good now. It fits perfectly. Like if I move around, it doesn't fall off or anything, but it still dips down like needed for the slip dress part of it. And yeah, the back is still a little bit longer. Also, don't mind my like back strips that I have currently on there, but I might tell her to dip down the back just a little bit, like right there, maybe like 1 inch lower or something. But other than that, the actual fit of it is really, really good, and the skirt is already perfect, so this one can be checked off. So now we just need to get the pants figured out, and then we will be golden. So not too bad. Pretty content with where this is at, in all honesty. I managed to get majority of these done while I was on vacation, which is, you know, wonderful. So yeah, hopefully the patterns just get here in time and I'm able to produce it quickly. But yeah, that is it for this. I might end it here for tonight and catch you guys tomorrow because I am tired and I have a million other things to do, but I kind of just need to like sit down and continue organizing and figuring out my life as I have been today. So see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. It is about 9:30 already, so it's kind of late because I woke up at like 5:30, but I kind of just chilled out for a bit, had coffee, had breakfast. Then I've just been sitting here editing the video for tomorrow, which is what I'm super excited about. So for this past launch, I sent 3 different products out to 3 different content creators, and I kind of vlogged the whole process and all the things, and I'm really happy with how this video is turning out. Actually, it's just a little bit more creative, a little bit more fun. I also love to showcase other people too, and the 3 creators I chose I think are super great content creators, and I think that you guys should definitely go follow them. So by the time you watch this video, that video will already be up, so you should go watch that. I will link it down below if I remember. But yeah, super excited about it. Today I still need to go to Joann's. I totally spaced on that yesterday. I need to buy thread. I think that's the one thing that like I know I need to do today as far as like leaving the house. I don't have any of my patterns yet, so I can't cut things out except for the Adele tops, so I'm probably gonna do that a little bit later. But yeah, I'm kind of just like annoyed that like the timing of it didn't work out the way I planned it to, because I planned on obviously having the patterns done, having them sent out, and by the time I got home have them here. But things got delayed, things didn't work out, and then I had to order them all, some yesterday and some on Friday. So still in the process of probably getting them this week, but I'm just a little bit annoyed because I could get so much more done. But it's okay, everything happens for a reason, I suppose. But yeah, that is all I've got for right now. I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, so it's a little bit later and I've decided that I want to go ahead and film my little thrift haul. So I have all my stuff right here that I bought in mostly Spain, but a couple pieces in Portugal as well. And I have my tripod over here set up with my phone. I'm gonna make a fun little TikTok for my personal TikTok because I really wanted to make a lot of content for that one while I was in Europe, and I honestly didn't. Granted, I have a lot of clips I can now start putting together for it, but I just wasn't on TikTok like scrolling to find sounds or anything or to know what was popular, because all I did was just like post and ghost basically, because I didn't have Wi-Fi to just be like randomly scrolling throughout the day. So now that I have time to scroll again and kind of figure out what sounds are good and all that, I think I'm gonna start putting together all those clips. But really want to do a thrift haul because I have a lot of stuff. So just like an explanation of all of this, because majority of it is Zara and it has tags on it. In Spain, in my hometown, we have a thing that we call el mercadillo, which is a flea market basically. So they have a lot of food from local farmers and local growers and all the things, fresh produce, fresh fish, fresh olives, all the things. They also have dead stock fabrics, which I did buy some, which I'm very excited about. And they also have a lot of dead stock slash secondhand clothing. So a lot of this clothing honestly has either rips, tears, stains, the zipper doesn't work, it's missing a button. It's very rare that you find something that's actually intact. So that's like a preface, but I don't know how they get the stuff, but I think it's stuff that is out of season, didn't sell well, or like, again, has like some sort of malfunction with it, because it all has tags on it. So it's not like secondhand as in like somebody's worn it and it's been passed down to you now. It's kind of like a secondhand, like Zara just doesn't want anymore, and maybe they literally find it in trash cans or something. I literally don't know how they find it or source it, but that's the vibe of it. So it's all super, super cheap. They sell it to you for like 10 euros or less, but it's brand new with tags and all the things. And honestly, I found a lot of really cute stuff. So I'm very excited about that. But yeah, that's kind of the vibe of it. That's where I got all the stuff from. Obviously, a lot of it is Zara, because Zara is actually a Spanish-based brand, if you didn't know that. And it's super, super popular there, obviously. So yeah, and I personally love the style of Zara's clothes. Like, I love their aesthetic and everything. I don't shop there because it's not ethical or sustainable. But as far as like just the aesthetic and the appearance of it, I do love the brand as what they design. I just don't support it anymore because of ethics and sustainability. But yeah, so that's my little spiel on that. I'm gonna go ahead and record this really quick. Very excited. I honestly haven't even tried on any of these pieces, so we're gonna see if they even fit. But yeah, let's do it. Okay, so it's a little bit later. I had lunch, I edited the video, filmed it, all the things, and I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting out the Adele tops. I'm gonna make these for the pop-up. So I wanna start getting these cut out and prepped, since that's the only thing that I actually have the patterns of, since I made those myself. So let's get cutting. So it is a little bit later. I totally forgot that I was vlogging today. I had a call, I finished up all the tops, cutting out the ones that I wanted to anyway, and did some TikTok research, trying to figure out a couple more videos and content and stuff. And now I am here at Joann's. I'm gonna buy some thread. I wanna buy matching serger thread for the Irene tops, because I did them all with white thread, but for the actual ones I'm gonna sell, I wanna match the thread, just because you do see it. Like, I wanna get the gray thread and the goldish thread. Hopefully I can find something similar to that gold color, because it's very weird color, but I just want to use something that's more similar than just white, because the white you can see a lot more. So want to do that. And yeah, I think that's literally all I need. Since I ordered the zippers online, I don't need to get any here necessarily, and since I don't even have the patterns, I can't even cut them out or make anything, so I'm not worried about that aspect yet. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Gonna get some thread, and then we'll go home and maybe continue cutting or doing something else. I'm just so out of it because I can't just start on orders right away because I don't have the pattern. So I feel like I'm in this weird in between stage of like trying to figure out what is my most productive thing to be doing currently as I just wait. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I feel like I'm just kind of all over the place. That, and I'm also jet lagged still, so I've been waking up super early and I'm like just very tired. So yeah, love that. But I'm gonna head in and I'll catch you guys in a hot minute. Good morning. It is the next day. I've been up since like 7-ish, and I got a lot done this morning in terms of just actually organizing my stuff. I still had some stuff to put away from this clothes that I did the little thrift haul video of. I also rolled up all the fabric that I bought in Spain, have those put away now. So I've been kind of just getting that all figured out. My mom is still here right now, but she is leaving at 11:30 because, like I've said in a couple other vlogs, my parents are moving to Dallas, so my mom leaves today. My dad already left. So yeah, I've kind of been all over the place trying to get that all situated. And I went onto my Instagram real quick and I had messages from my friend Emily, who I'm filming a podcast with, on what I thought was Thursday, but it turns out I had told her Tuesday at 10. So it's already past 10. She was like, hey, like, are we filming? And I was like, oh my God, I literally had you on my calendar for Thursday. I don't know what went over my head, but I realized I switched hers and Sabrina's. So I had both of their podcasts scheduled for this week. I had Emily for Tuesday and Sabrina for Thursday, but I sent Sabrina a meeting link link for Tuesday for today, and she was like, hey, thought we were doing it on Thursday, like maybe it was my mistake. And then I went back and realized, oh yeah, it is on Thursday, so like my bad. And I just took it off the calendar and I was like, oh well, whatever, like Emily's and hers are gonna be Thursday, great, we'll have the filming set up all day. But yeah, apparently I told Emily Tuesday and I literally just missed our supposed call. So I told her that we could do it later today. I feel so bad, but we'll do it at 11:45 once my mom is already out and stuff, and I'm gonna start kind of setting this up for it. But I feel so bad. I'm so all over the place. I need to double check things better. This has literally never happened to me. I always am like so like on top of like double triple checking everything, but because I scheduled all these things while I was out in Europe, I think my mind was just so all over the place because my Wi-Fi wasn't stable. So whenever I would have like an answer from somebody, I had to wait like a couple hours or something to like go into my laptop and put it into my Google Calendar and all of that, because I would be like doing it really quickly over like Instagram DM or messages or whatever. So yikes, that's how my day has started. But anyway, I'm gonna set this all up and I will catch you guys in a hot minute. So I finished recording the podcast and then we ended up talking for like 2 hours afterwards. So I ended up having lunch pretty late, and I have another call here at 3:30 for some legal things. I have been trying to get a trademark for a hot minute, and I filed it a while ago, but it was taking forever to get to whatever it needed to get to, the office or whatever, and now there's some other issues. So talking to the people I'm doing it with, having a call for that, and after that I'm meeting up with my friend Rachel, who's in town, happens to be in town, so I'm gonna see her obviously because I haven't seen her since August, since she left for school, so very excited to see her. But yeah, the entire day has just like slipped by me so fast, and I feel like I'm being not productive enough because I have a collection and orders to make, but I don't have the patterns to be able to make those orders yet. So I feel like just so weird about not being able to do stuff right now. So I'm trying to be as productive as possible regardless, but I just like internally feel so like guilty of just being out here doing whatever because I just don't know what else to do with my life. So love that. But I'm super excited about podcasts. I think it's gonna be a super fun and good one. I love talking to like friends and people that I've like actually met in person, just because the vibe is just so much more fun. And I had not caught up with Emily in like literally 2 years since before the pandemic, so it was super nice to just catch up as well because she is in New York, but when I was in New York she was visiting her family in California, so I wasn't able to catch up with her in person, which was sad. But hopefully next time that I'm in New York we'll actually be able to catch up fully and all the things. But yeah, that is the update. Anyway, I have the call here in a little bit. It's 2:47, so I have like 40 minutes. I might just start editing the podcast, like the audio for it. I'm also super mad my mic didn't work for whatever reason, and I have everything like connected properly, so I don't understand why it wasn't working. But I'm gonna have to like look into that because I'm recording another one on Thursday and I want to make sure my mic is actually working. Obviously I recorded it with my headphone audio, which isn't really that bad at all, but I'm annoyed. So I kept it here for aesthetic reasons, but yeah, I'm a little annoyed that it didn't work fully and I don't know why it didn't. That's that. But anyway, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. I guess I can kind of leave it there if I'm recording another podcast kind of soon. It's kind of annoying to redo the setup. I'm gonna leave that there, but I wanted to get all the cables and stuff out of the way. And yeah, anyway, what did I say I was gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna edit this podcast for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go get coffee with Rachel, and then it's probably gonna be like nighttime. So, well, just because it gets dark out so early, I feel like it's nighttime, but it'll probably be like 5 or 6-ish at most. Then I don't know, we'll hopefully get more work done later today. But yeah, the day has just passed by so fast, way too fast, and I am stressed. I really want my patterns to come in because I really want to start producing, but you know what, to each their own. The most annoying thing is that I don't think I have a tracking number for them, or at least not for the ones that Kennedy ordered, because she went through a different website because PDF plotting wasn't working for her for whatever reason, and that other website didn't give her a tracking number, which is annoying, but that's all I've got. Anyway, gonna do this and I will catch you guys later. Good morning. It is now Wednesday. I did not update you last night after I had the call and went out to get coffee with my friend Rachel, because I honestly came home, had dinner, and just like chilled out for the rest of the night because I have my dog with me, and today's the last day that I have her before my dad takes her to Dallas. So I am sad and I just wanted to like hang out and cuddle with my dog. So we just like sat down on the couch and like hung out. So that was that. Today I want to finish up editing the podcast so I can send the video over to Kennedy to edit and get that kind of out of the way. I also want to start cutting out the rest of the Adele tops for the pop-up and kind of get that situated a little bit. I still don't have the patterns for anything else, so I can't do anything about it. But yeah, I'm gonna just try to get ahead on whatever I can right now. And yeah, that's kind of the vibe. So let's get editing. So much later. It is 1:30 at this point, and I ended up getting my period this morning. So I just died for a good half of the day, and I was just on the couch because I was not feeling too hot. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and edit the podcast video myself. It's kind of super last minute to send to Kennedy, and I asked her if she had time and she said that she really doesn't. So I was like, you know what, doesn't matter. I have time because I don't have my patterns to be able to even sew, so I might as well just do it myself. So I'm gonna do it so that she doesn't have to worry about it and we can get that out of the way. Yeah, if you didn't know, Kennedy actually edits all the videos. I think I edited like the first like couple of them maybe, or I've edited like 2 or 3 maybe, but I think she's done majority of them, which has been super nice. Like I'll edit the audio and then I'll send her the audio like finished version and then the videos, and then she lines it all up and does that. So it's been super nice to have that because it takes a little more work off of me, and I enjoy it a lot more that way because then I can just have the fun conversations and like cut it down, and then she can do more of like the, I don't know, heavier work, I guess, in a sense. So it's been really nice for that. I've very much enjoyed it. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and edit this one myself since I really don't have anything else to do. And yeah, anyway, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I might honestly end the vlog there just because I feel like it's probably already long and there's probably not much more I'm gonna be doing today, and I'll just start another one maybe tomorrow when I hopefully am starting production a little bit more. So I might just leave it there for today. If you don't follow me on social media, you totally should. My Instagrams, my TikToks, all the things are down below. I say it plural because you can follow my brand stuff and then my personal ones, and then obviously my podcast is also linked down below. The YouTube of it, the Apple Podcast link, the Spotify link, all the things are down below if you want to check them out. It would mean a whole lot to me. And also, if you want to join my Patreon, I give you guys a little bit of extra content and just get to be a little bit more personable with you in terms of like actually getting to talk to you one-on-one. I do live streams on there, and you also get early access to my collections and stuff like that. So if you want to join that, it's only $5 a month, and you can check that out down below as well. And that is it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!